Put your fists up. Tip cups to the ceiling if you're sick of feeling ripped off. I let my fist off, get lit and lift off. Raise your hands if you with me and you pissed off. I'm standing on the corner of 6th Street. I'm running out of time for this week. My head's pounding, stomach shaking. It's worth it, the hunger makes it.
Hey everybody, it's me, it's Beefy, Thiefy, and we're back with a little more Complete or Delete Spook-Tacular 4 edition. For those of you not in the know, we are in the midst of the Halloween Spook-Tacular for my channel, and that's where we play a bunch of spooky games. And not only that, we are doing it as the Complete or Delete section, which is where we take games from my Humble Choice Monthly and kind of sift through them and see what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of to keep hard drive space. Not to mention, I try to sift through some of my backlog of PC games so I can get rid of some of those as well. Again, hard drive space. It's capital. So, we're going to move on with Call of Cathulu, which was on September's choice here. So, as usual, I don't really know much about the game. I kind of just grabbed it automatically for the sake of fun. Yes, I am one of these guys who cranks the brightness a little bit, mostly because the brightness is turned all the way down on my screens, to try to keep my spooky ambience. At least that's the idea. Alright, so we will, just ever so quickly... We're going to crank everything down just to give you guys the best possible experience. And to give me the best possible experience. Try to keep that as high as we can, hopefully. We'll see. Well, we've dropped a lot of frames. We'll apply those settings. Yes, please. So yeah, game won't be as gorgeous as it could be, but you know what? That's okay. Acceptables are on. Do crosshair off for now. Our sound levels seem to be pretty good. Alright, let's kick this off, guys. Boston, 1924. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Edward Pierce, a veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Alright then. Interesting. Yeah, so again, I don't really know too much about this game. I watched a bit of the trailer. For those of you not familiar with who or what Cathulu is, it is a demon god, space god of sorts, interdimensional demon space god, from the Lovecraft universe. H.P. Lovecraft, of course, being a renowned horror science fiction writer. And if I have to explain farther back than that to try to give you any background, sorry. I'm out. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Thanks. The man himself. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff H.P. Lovecraft wrote about. Entrails and tentacles and stuff. Some cool shit. It's a lot of entrails and a lot of shark guts. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. Fish heads, eat them up, yum. Okay. Oh, hello. Bolt cutter. Oh, that means I can probably open that up now. I mean, I'm coping very well with this right now, I think. I like to think I'm dealing with this in a healthy manner.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
I don't like the scary man's voice. Oh, the fish are getting bigger. Oh, Willie, no. Oh, Willie, no. Oh, my. Okay. We're gonna be alright.
You have been chosen.
Oh, yeah, eh? Chosen, eh? Good for me. I'm glad.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What is happening? Is he like wearing a skin mask or something, or what is oh my god.
I hate whiskey.
I heard that, buddy. Holy shit.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling weeks after the investigation had closed.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Bar owner hired me didn't like the way I closed the case, but when you already had said the law, you know, that's all you can do.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Prohibition.
I should get rid of all this stuff. It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Yeah, and your nightmares are substantial, bro. Pierce investigation agent. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface with unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Well, that's disturbing. Okay, dark water. Lost Battalion. 10-7-18. Okay. This will affect your destiny. Alright, fair enough.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, interesting. Allocate your character points.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
Mm-hmm.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Oh, yeah?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Lady's got a point.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Okay.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's
That
all
seems
you've
like
got.
a bad idea.
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' multiple frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, the businessman from Island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life with their only son, Simon.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You're asking the wrong guy.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to
Interesting.
Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Interesting.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls for long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small island off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
The Learning of Medicine Volume 1, a dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all the illnesses known for civilization. It details the symptoms and suitable treatments. Fair enough.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island, Darkwater. The place seemed to be the starting point of Pierce's investigation. Interesting. Well, so far the story is fairly engaging. Something odd definitely afoot going on here with the Hawkins. Not to mention the spooky tentacle hentai man from the first part. Come on, load times. There we go. Enter madness. It's such a comforting way to start a level. I'm on a boat. Oh, we'll open a credits action right now, eh? Let's see how it goes. Excuse me. Yeah, so far it's pretty engaging. It's playing fairly well.
We're almost there.
It's super comforting how it just, like, comes out of the mist. But there you have it, Call of Cthulhu.
Be sure to check out the Is That All podcast for all of your geek news. You can find us anywhere you can stream and download podcasts, and find us on social media at Is That All Pod.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me grow and lets me know that you guys like the content that I'm putting out there. Don't forget to check me out on social media at Beefy Thiefy anywhere that you look out. Don't forget to check out more videos, especially more Spook-Tacular.